Dear students, today we will start with the last life process, that is excretion. We have already covered nutrition, respiration, transportation, and now we will study about excretion. So what is excretion? So in the process of excretion, waste products which are formed in our body due to the different metabolic activities which are taking place inside our body, this waste product is removed or expelled out from our body in the process of excretion. Okay, so in case of the unicellular organism, this waste product is removed from the cells with the help of simple diffusion, while in case of the multicellular organisms, there are specialized organs which perform the function of excretion or which perform the function of removal of waste product from the body. So we will first study about the excretion in human beings. So the excretory system of human beings consists of two kidneys, a pair of kidney as you can see in the diagram, a pair of ureters, this tube-like structure, these are the ureters, left kidney, left ureter, right ureter. Then a urinary bladder is there for the storage of the urine, and then urethra is there for the expulsion of the urine from our body. Now this kidney is the main organ of excretory system, and this kidney is made up of the excretory units which are known as nephrons. So now we will study about nephrons in detail. So as we have discussed right now that each kidney is made up of many simple units, and these units are known as nephrons. Now we will study about the structure of the nephron. Students, this is a very important portion. This year also this diagram and different parts of the functions of different parts of nephron was asked in the board examination. Okay, so please listen to it carefully and try to understand it. So now we will move towards the structure of the nephron. So each nephron has a cup-like structure, and this cup-like structure is known as Bowman's capsule. As you can see over here in this figure, there is a cup-like structure present over here, and this is known as Bowman's capsule. Inside this cup-like structure, there are certain capillaries present. A bundle of capillaries is present, and these capillaries are known as glomerulus. Fine. Each nephron is made up of a cup-like structure. This cup-like structure is known as Bowman's capsule. Inside the Bowman's capsule, a bundle of capillaries is present, and these capillaries are known as glomerulus. So this Bowman's capsule then leads to a tubular structure. You can see then this Bowman's capsule is continuing into a tube-like structure. Okay, this whole portion is the tubular structure of the nephron, and this tubular structure is then later joined to the collecting duct. So on the right side of this diagram you can find a collecting duct. On the left side of the diagram you can find the Bowman's capsule, and in between is the tubular part of the nephron. Okay, so now what happens in the nephron? Now there is a renal artery. You can see over here one artery is entering into the Bowman's capsule. So renal artery brings nitrogenous waste like ammonia, urea, uric acid along with excess water, salts, etc. into the nephron. Renal artery brings the blood into the nephron, and this blood is containing the nitrogenous waste like ammonia, urea, uric acid, and it also contains excess of water and salt, and the whole blood enters into the nephron. Now the nephron filters the nitrogenous waste, the water and salt, which moves into the tubular structure, and then this water and salt is passed into the collecting duct. Fine. The waste then moves from the collecting duct through the ureters into the urinary bladder, and then it is sent out through the urethra as urine. Okay, so whatever useful substance, if present in the blood, when it is brought into the Bowman's capsule, it is filtered from the Bowman's capsule. Okay, it is reabsorbed by our body. Okay, so whatever useful product like amino acid, glucose and salt, which moves into this tubular structure and goes into the collecting duct. Now if anything which is required by our body, if anything is there which is useful for our body, it again gets reabsorbed by the capillaries around the tubular structure and goes into the renal vein. As you can see over here, there is the renal artery moving here around this tubular structure, as well as the renal vein is also present here, which is surrounding the tubular structure. Okay, and then the useful material is absorbed, and whatever waste material is there, it is taken into the collecting duct. From the collecting duct through the ureters, it moves into the urinary bladder. It gets stored over there in the urinary bladder, and then when the urinary bladder is filled, it is removed from our body through urethra as urine. Okay, so this was about the structure of the nephron. You can also see these figures in the NCERT, because I have taken these figures from the NCERT itself, and there you can find it quite clear. Okay, so as I have already shared PDF with you of this chapter of NCERT, you can easily go through the figures from the PDF shared with you. Now comes the excretion in plants. So how the excretion in plants is taking place? So in plants, the gaseous waste product produced during respiration, it is carbon dioxide, and the waste product which is produced during photosynthesis, that is oxygen, they are removed from the plant's body through the stomata. Okay, if you remember that the exchange of gases took place through stomata in case of the plants, and excess of water is removed through the stomata only, and this process is known as transpiration. So whatever gaseous products, whatever extra water is there in the case of the plant, inside the body of the plant, they are removed from its body with the help of the stomata. Now some waste products which are stored in the leaves, they are removed from the plant's body when the leaves dry and they fall off. Then certain waste products are stored into the vacuoles. Some waste products like gums and resins, they are stored in the old xylem cells, and some waste products are removed with the help of the roots. So students, with this we have completed our chapter 6, that is life processes, and we will be discussing about the question and answers through the assignments given, which will be given to you later. Thank you very much.